Good evening, everyone. Thank you for tuning in to Inspire Talk Special Edition. You know, you see my face, you know what time it is. So, we're about to get into some inspiring talk right now. We are talking about the power of self love, and this is part two of Meet the Panel. So, we're getting closer and closer to the Power of Self Love Retreat, y'all. I'm so excited. There's some special things going on. I'm going to mention all of that just a little bit later, but I want to get right on into this here thing. Let me tell y'all, we got the panel is ready to go. I'm going to bring the ladies up one by one. First, we got Miss Sharita Shelton. Y'all know our therapist. Hey, Miss Sharita, how you
doing? I am doing amazing. How are you?
I am great. It's good to see you again, love. Oh, it's good to see you again.
As always.
Yes, ma'am. And then we have our newcomer who is filling in for Miss Shelly LJ. So we wish Miss Shelly LJ a get well soon. But we have our newcomer coming in, and she's been rocking, rolling, moving, and shaking ever since she joined the team. We got Miss Monique Worthy.
Hey. It's that Virgo baby. Hey, y'all.
I love it. I love it. How you doing, love?
I am amazing. I'm feeling good. I'm super excited because today is a special day. I'm getting ready to be a nana, so I'm excited. So I want to make sure I was on time and here and ready for this. And this gonna make me take off to that hospital, and we're gonna do what we gotta do.
So. I know that's right. I know that's right. So we're missing one of our panel, Miss Gloria Ward. She texted us and told us that she wouldn't be joining us tonight because she's not feeling well. So we wishing her a speedy recovery on tonight. So get well, Miss Gloria. We'll see you soon, love.
Get well.
Yeah.
So I want to ask you, ladies, we're like almost 20 days out. Ooh,
yes. We're excited. We're ready. We're ready. We're ready.
We're ready. How do you feel?
Y'all look, I've been saying y'all just don't know this thing here, because as we get closer and closer to it, it's like I can't believe that it's happening. But when I start seeing the different things starting to arrive, like I have the Survivor Awards, they've done arrived already. So I have the awards for that night. I was like, it's really happening.
Yes.
Stuff is start coming in, it's really happening.
Yes. And you really did it. It's happening because you put it into the atmosphere. Now we manifesting it.
Yes. Y'all know what I think really did it for me is when me and Monique went, was that last week? Was either last week or the week before last we had a meeting. And I went and I signed the papers for the contract for the DJ. I was like, it's happening.
Yes.
It is happening. And I appreciate all the love and the support that I'm getting from everyone. I'm so excited to see what move is going to happen on these 3 days. I'm just in awe right now. I think I just want to pinch myself like it's always here. It's always here. How is y'all feeling? I know you have, Miss Sharita, I know you have like some poems and everything, and you have this knowledge that you want to share with these people. And the crazy part is it's not just women coming. I have men signed up as well. That's what I'm most excited about.
Yes. So I always love to see men come and be a part of things such as retreats and self-love. I cater to couples as well as individuals. So whoever you place in front of me, I'm a minister to them one way or another. So, I'm just really always excited, but when you guys are excited, I'm glad to see events coming to fruition. I'm glad to see, whether it's 2 people or 200 people, it is something that you created and something that God saw fit for it to come into fruition. So I'm just ready. I'm ready to give people, what I do best, spit a little bit of my poetry, talk to them about the importance of mental health, the importance of mental wellness, what happens when we do not take good care of ourselves, how that sort of trickles into other areas of our lives. and just ready to tackle some things, right? Like I think there's a lot of things that people need to let go of, heal from, move forward from, stop normalizing. I could go on and on. And so I'm ready to give whatever the people are ready to receive.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah. What
Right?
about you, Ms. Mo? I know your life mission has been about promoting self-love and caring for yourself. How are you feeling? And you just like coming in halfway. How you feeling?
Well, first of all, I would like to say thank you so much for inviting me into your vision, inviting me into
Mhm.
your plan, your baby. I am honored. I'm super excited to meet the other ladies that are on the panel
Mhm.
and just to connect. Um, thank you, thank you, thank you. You have no idea of my prayer, what
Mhm.
I manifested, and then for things to fall the way they did. My desire was for, once I finished the book, to start speaking and start being able to touch and reach other people. But then I went back and I asked God to put me in position now. I need to be heard
Mhm.
now, and some of the things that we're missing need to be heard and tapped into. And not only do I want to make sure I'm able to connect with adult men and adult women, it's some youth and young people out here that really need to know
Mhm.
what the power of self-love is.
Mhm.
Mental health is not only attacking adults, it's attacking
Mhm.
children and youth. So my idea is to also make sure that, you know, Chris Holmes, Chris 380, they're able to send some of um, their residents to the retreat. So I will be reaching out next week to
Mhm.
Chris 360, and to see if they can get some of their youth to come over that's in their program, because
Mhm.
some of those kids over there, they need that additional arm wrapped around them. And I know that I'm 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 pretty good with connecting with the youth. You know,
Mhm.
Mhm.
that's my thing. You know, I taught at Liberty Middle School. I'm not
Mhm.
sure if you knew that, Sean, but I taught at Liberty Middle School. Um, I was a part of the special ed department, and that really opened my eyes, you know, to a lot of things that I was blind to. I
Mhm.
experienced some things personally, family wise, and just things
Mhm.
personally. But to actually be in the midst of, you
Mhm.
know, mental health and kids that with challenges with ADHD, ADD,
Mhm.
it really, really opened my eyes. You know, I was blind to a lot. And then just my own personal experiences as far as family and friends, and then just
Mhm.
people around me, seeing the things that they go through, and the women. I
Mhm.
definitely want some more women to tap into this retreat, because it
Mhm.
is a treat. I feel
Mhm.
like this retreat is going to open up a lot of, it's going to help close a lot of wounds, and it's going to help open up wounds to get released, cleaned,
Mhm.
whatever they need to be done. This
Mhm.
retreat is going to do it, but you just have to be willing to take that step. You can't be afraid. You can't be embarrassed. You can't be shy or ashamed. We all have a story. We all done been through some things, you know.
Mhm.
So if you willing to open up, that's what we're here for.
Mhm.
And it's
Mhm.
not going to happen overnight. This is just a beginning, you know.
Mhm.
Hopefully that we can tap in and touch, you know, enough people that it will be able to carry on to the next level, and be able to, you know, let other people be aware of what we're doing as a team, as a panelist, as women. And again,
Mhm.
you know, you said you got some men that signed up. That's
Mhm.
even more important and amazing to have men, because you know sometimes they shy away. But if
Yeah.
you got enough pride in you to come and open up and be vulnerable enough to receive what God
Mhm.
has for you in that room, then come
Mhm.
on, we waiting.
I know that's right, and and that's pretty much what this whole retreat is about. Because I keep stating it, and I keep saying, you know, a lot has happened. A lot has happened to families since it seems like the pandemic. People have lost people. Families separated, and in the course of trying to hold everything together, they somewhat seem have lost themselves. They're lost
Mhm.
their way. And some people ask the question, well, how do you keep it all together? I only keep it together by the grace of God. I pray,
Mhm.
and I just make sure I stay connected, because that connection is what brings it all together. And it's certain affirmations, it's certain things that you can do that can get you back on that path, so you can get to look in the mirror and say, you know what? I love me some me today. You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
So you
yes.
can get that. And I think the hardest thing when you're going through something, or when you're dealing with something in your life, I tell anybody, because I did it before, the hardest thing you can do is actually look in the mirror and truly look at yourself, not just look at you, but look at you, if that makes sense, and say, it's going to be okay. It's okay. You know, it's okay to be upset today, but you got to shake it off. You know, you got to forgive yourself for certain things that happen. And that's the most hardest thing that I ever did. And when I did it, I couldn't do nothing but just, I felt a release, but I was crying at the same time. So I know that release, and I know some of the things that I did to help me get back to loving me, because I did lose my way. I thought I was going crazy during the pandemic, you know, because it was like one thing after another. I lost my sister, then I lost another sister, then I lost a godfather. I mean, it was like it just, everything kept coming like this, back to back to back, and I'm like, how am I going to get through all of this? And it's just the little things that I did that made me feel better, to say, it's going to be okay. That's what I
Trust the
truly
process.
did. Yeah, it's a process. And like you said, it doesn't happen overnight.
No.
It's going to take some time. It's going to take some steps to get into that. And that's what we're going to do at the retreat. We're going to give each and every one of you the steps, some tools to try to help you get over those hurdles when you're having the bad days, what you can do and everything like that. Miss Sharita, tell them a little bit about what you're going to bring to the retreat. Don't give it all, but just a little bit.
Just a little bit. Okay, just to touch on. I plan on bringing acceptance, right? I think a lot of times it is, well, you know, how do you hold it together? I don't. Like, I think that people feel like there's this like magic answer to, you know, everybody else has it together and I'm the only one that's struggling. And it's like, no, it's about acknowledging how you feel, and then you accept that, and then you move forward. So I really want to be able to allow people an opportunity to say, I'm not okay. You know, that's one of my poems. It's okay to not be okay. We don't always have to be any particular thing other than where we are right now. Right. If this is a journey, then I'm not destined to be anywhere else on a journey than where I am right now. And I don't have to be some other place. I think that it's also very difficult for people to admit that they're struggling.
Yep.
And so when you can't admit something, you can accept something, and you can't heal from something. And I think that that's just a very difficult thing that we have a problem with in general, is being able to say, hey, I need help, or I'm not doing well, or this ain't working. I done sent all the prayers, I done sent all of the everything. You know, we saw all of the memes, but don't put me on the strong list this year. You know, people are tired.
Yes.
And it's okay. And I think that that's the piece that I want to bring to the table, along with being intentional. Right?
Yes, I love that.
You have to be intentional about what you're looking for, what you're striving for, and the work that you're willing to do. You could be, I mean, I could want to lose these little 30 pounds all day. I got my little green machine juice. But what you gonna do? Like, it's not going to just melt out. I have to be intentional about the steps that I want to take and the steps that I need to take. And I just wanted to not take up too much time, but just say this is just divinely orchestrated, because when I was listening to Miss Monique, you know, I came from an agency where I was a supervisor for over 6 years over the school-based mental health program. So I know our babies are struggling. I mean, I just came out of that role in 2021, and I can just say that increase from when I started in 2013 to 2021, we couldn't even keep up with the numbers of referrals that we had. And the stuff was so much more intense and so much more just dire. You know, we were having kids as young as third grade committing suicide. We were having just, it's a spirit, right? Because it feels like I'm stuck. It's a space that I'm stuck in, but they're also not seeing that acceptance from their parents. So children are, you know, it's not necessarily the parents' fault, but we're not seeing that things get better or examples of what it feels like to deal with our stuff. So, you know, the babies were my lane since been my lane, you know. So like I just moved away from that. But so I would
miss it?
Love to see some teenagers.
Do you miss it?
Yes, I do. I do miss my teenagers. I do. Adolescence is, I always said, I was always like give me like 9 to 15, 16, maybe. Right? Sometimes once they get that 16 and 17, you know, they got too much know about themselves. My grandma said they think they know everything by then, but you can really see the work that can be done, how you can shape and help mold them, just seeing a positive person, just seeing somebody that can relate to them, that's been through some of their same struggles, is just mind-blowing for them, you know. And I still have some reach out still to this day, and I have no problem with that. My cell phone has never changed since 2002. You know, I've watched them graduate. I've seen everything under the sun. I've watched some of them have kids and everything else because I've been doing it so long. And when you make that impression on somebody, it's humbling for you to be able to say that this person still sees me as an important, intricate part of their life. So I think that we will teach the parents how to love their children, and we will teach the children how to accept their parents. So
that's amazing. That's amazing. So let me ask, and the same thing for you, Monique. Let me ask you, what do you, not giving it all away, what do you think you'll be bringing to this retreat? What part is you're bringing?
I want to bring transparency, and I want to bring some power if I can.
Okay.
If I could bring some power to help get that power back, figure out some tools. I have until the 20th of July to find out, you know, the exact tools that I'm gonna use. But I want to help get power, and I want people to be more transparent. You know, it's okay. It's okay. You can't worry about, when you're trying to heal, you can't worry about what the naysayers say. You got to worry about you. Because if I worry about what she said about me and he said about me, I'll never move forward. I'll stay stagnant. I'll stay, you know, in a pity part. I stay in that hole. But, you know, I also want people to understand that, you know, we're all human. And like I said, I've been through things. We've all been through some things. And if you have been through anything, then what can you tell me? What can you show me? How can you help me? You know, and if people don't see, people like to see the truth. You know, you can't, how can I be on a panel and try to tell you how to progress, or how to tell you how to do something? I haven't tried it myself. I haven't done it, or I haven't been through anything. You know, I can't be afraid. I can't be too prideful that, you know, that I've been hurt. I've been in a place where I just want to shut everything down and close everybody out. I can't be in that place and then try to help you at the same time.
Right.
If I'm open and vulnerable to you, then, you know, I want you to be that to me. I need to be that to you. I need to also, because you just being in the room, I might learn something from somebody else, just listening to somebody else's story. I'm open to learn from each and everybody as well, from everybody that's in the room. You know, everybody walk is different. You know, your steps are not my steps, and my steps are not yours. Everybody's ordered in a different manner. You know,
Mhm.
everybody's direction is different. And as far as power, again, just I hope that by the time we all leave there, we gain some tools and knowledge that will help us be greater and be able to take to someone else to try to teach them and help them and grow with them as well. Just, you
Mhm.
know, just to be more open and honest and, you know, be free. Be free.
I got something to say real quick, Miss Monique.
Yeah,
So for
yeah.
all those people who have not been through anything, of course, either keep living or quit lying.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Come on.
One of the two. One of the two. Because
Mhm.
you either lying or you ain't living, right?
Hello.
Because there's
I
no way.
know. I
There's
know. We just came
no
through a
way.
pandemic. We just came through a pandemic. And you tell me when nothing wrong,
That's
you ain't
it.
had no problem.
Man,
You still on
man.
10? You still
That's
on
why
10?
I said either
Come
keep
on.
living or quit lying, because one of the two. So when you use that word transparency, that's such an important piece. When people have asked, and I hate to be that. I don't want it to sound like this. People have asked, how have you been successful? But I am relatable, Rita. I might as well throw that on there. Relatable, Rita, on all platforms, because I am relatable. I'm gonna keep it real. My
Mm-hmm.
clients know if they come into me, they're not gonna get some clinical. I tell them from the first consultation call. If you're looking for somebody that's gonna be super clinical and really serious and give you a whole bunch of homework that's not working on yourself, like from a workbook, I'm not the therapist for you.
Right.
So let's just get that out the way, and that's fine. Let's
Okay.
find you who is for you,
Let's end
right?
this appointment right now.
Because I ain't for everybody, but and that's all right. Because I came to terms with that a long time ago. But
Amen.
you
Amen.
know, people like for you to be who you are,
Yes.
right? When I get on calls, even today, my son wasn't feeling my clients. How you do? I'm gonna tell you this. Look, my son ain't feeling well, right? It's not about me. I'm not gonna go much further. I'm not gonna dump all of my burdens on
Right.
you, but
Right.
I'm also not gonna act like that life does not happen to me.
Exactly. That
It's
part right there.
it's
That part.
Happens to everybody, right? Life happens in some form or fashion to everyone. And so I
Mhm.
think that the problem is that people try to act like there's nothing going on,
Mhm.
right?
Yes.
Everybody has this ideal that everybody else is keeping it together and I'm the only person drowning.
Mhm.
We've
Mhm.
all been in the situation where we could not swim. Our head
Exactly.
was like all the way under the water. And
Exactly.
so how we even come out of that is going to be drastically different depending on what your steps are. I
Yes.
can give you advice. I can say what I did, or I can say these are some things that you could do. But how you honestly do that is going to be between you and whoever your higher power
Right.
is,
That's right.
right?
Oh,
So
yeah.
I
I
just
love
had
it.
to
I
chime in
love
with
it. I love it. I
And
love
see,
it.
and that's what a lot of people don't realize, because people, my family and my friends, and I have a couple of them that's listening and tuned in right now. They will let y'all know I am the most transparentest person that you have ever met, because what I would do is I would use myself
Mm-hmm.
as
Mhm.
an example before I use anybody else as an example. I would literally sit up there and say, well, this has happened to me, and this is how this happened. I have told the last few shows that I was on for Tell Me How You Really Feel. I'm gonna give y'all a perfect example. Uh leave me alone, Trish. the the last show that I had did, I did it on Tell Me How You Really Feel. We were talking about forgiveness.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
And the guest on that show that day, um, they were talking to me, they was, talking to me, and they looked at me and they said, "You still bottling up a little hurt." I am, and I'm not gonna lie to that, but given those tools that she gave me, because, and here we go, transparent moment. Me and my sister, when we was growing up, my sister Felicia, when we were growing up, we were best of friends. It was, you wouldn't see her, you wouldn't see me. You see her, you see me. But over the course of the years, when our grandmother passed away, we separated.
Mm.
We didn't see each other, things like that. Long story short, my sister, everybody know my sister. We just found her Um, she passed away in March of 2021. 2021. They found her body. She went missing. Everybody thought that she did her disappearing act like she normally did. So people were seeing her here and there, but this last time she did her disappearing act, as I said, the magician didn't come back this time. This time they found her dead in a hotel room.
So sorry to hear that.
So I never got a chance to make amends with her, but I was going to make amends with her, but the way we fell out, she did me so wrong. And if people that know me, people come in contact with me, you know, I'm the person that would say, okay, what is it that you need? How can I help you? I got you. That's me. That's the type of person I am. And I do that for my family. My sister dogged me out. She talked about me, you know, did things like that. And to that day, I'm not going to say to this day, to that day, because that day I released it and I cried about it and I said, you know what? I forgive you. And that's for me, that's a hard pill to swallow, even though if you're not here. To say I forgive you and actually mean it, I forgive you. So it's those transparency moments, because I'm gonna tell y'all, I'm at this retreat. If y'all ain't looking to have nothing else but realness, y'all might as well, I ain't gonna lie to you, might as well not even come, because I believe everybody on this panel is gonna be 100 all the way around.
Yes.
They're gonna be 100 all the way around. And if you're not looking for the truth, if you're not here to truly be healed, I mean, don't play with it. Don't play with it. I advise you not to play with it, because this is something that can truly help you, not just for a moment, not just for a minute, but this can help you in your life to get you where you need to go and pass it on and help other people. I'm talking, y'all. I done did my little preacher, y'all.
No, we
done all preach.
Yeah, that, you know, it, like you said, if you battling, if you going through, it would behoove you to be in that building. You know, it would be in your best interest to be in that building July the 20th through the 21st. Especially on the workshop days. If you're not there no other day, if you can't make no other day, you need to be there July 21st. It's in your best interest. It's in your best interest, because if you've tried other methods and that didn't work, try something different. This panel was put together for a reason.
Oh yeah,
I feel like it was divine.
Always, it's always divine. There is no way around it. But you know, like I said, if you're not coming to hear the realness, if you're not coming to accept it, then it's. I mean, what are we doing? What are we doing? And why are we doing?
We on a mission.
We on a mission. So I definitely am with you, Miss Shonda. I will give an example in a heartbeat about me or my husband or my son or my whoever, because we all have life experience. If you don't have anything else, you have life and lived experience. And there is no one person is more, you know, important or has more knowledge or whatever the case than the other. We all trying to figure out how to navigate our way through life in the same way. Like it's not gonna look the same, but we're still all trying to figure out what that navigation looks like. Right? We're all like a GPS. Like it might give you 6 different routes. You get to choose.
Your walk might not be my walk. My walk might not be yours. Your steps might be bigger than mine. I might not be able to walk the walk you walking. Yeah, it might not be my time, but I'm willing to learn and pay attention and see and get whatever I can receive from you that's going to help me on my walk. You know what I'm saying? You just, you know, you can't.
So let me ask y'all something. So we have Trish on the line, and she's my good friend. So Trish said she wished she can come so bad. I feel like I need this. And then she put her testimony up there. And when I put this up, y'all, if y'all can think of something while I'm reading this to give her that can help her through this, I mean, please do so. So she stated, I lost my daughter and my mom. Wait a minute. I lost my daughter and mom. My daughter and I didn't have peace at closer, so I carried the burden. What can y'all give her to kind of help her in this time? Because she wants to come, but she says she won't be able to make it.
Okay.
Rita.
You want me to go first? Okay.
Yeah.
So, first of all, I'm sorry for your loss, right? I think that we have to know that, you know, loss is difficult even if you do have closure. So, I think that the first piece of, I don't want to say advice, but healing in this process is going to be just knowing that it's going to be hard, that it's okay to feel like I did not have the peace that I wanted. So then you have to figure out, what steps do I want to take to get that peace? Because you may not have that closure. You may not ever be able to get the closure, but you can work towards the peace. So we have to look at the things that are within our control, and how can I control that? Whether that's going to her gravesite and having that conversation, whether that's writing a letter and saying, hey, these are the things that I never got an opportunity to say, whether that's waking up every day and talking to her before you start your day, or just deciding that I have to let this go. This person is no longer here. So I'm not going to ever be able to come to them. But the thing about closure is, people think that it takes two people, and it doesn't. Because sometimes we have to, it does not.
Mm.
Closure does not take two people.
She said, I've been ignoring it all and just putting it back and trying to move forward.
Mm.
Well, that's going to eventually explode. Let me just be very clear.
Yep.
That's what we do. And so there's nothing wrong with what, well, there is. Let me tell you why that's not the best technique. Because it's like a balloon. It's just you blow into it and blow into it and blow into it, and eventually it's gonna pop, and all of the air is gonna come out, right? And so it's easier for us to ignore. That's part of some of this. One of the stages of grief is denial, anger, all of these things, because hey, I don't feel like I can deal with it right now. So if you don't feel like you have the capacity to deal with it, it's okay to put it on the back burner until you can really unpack that thing. Because when it's time to unpack it, it's gonna come full force. Right? So if you truly feel like, hey, right now I'm just not ready, you might not be ready until the end of the year. You might start next year and say, you know what? Okay, now I'm really ready to do this. And that's what we're saying, is if you're not ready to do the work, then you can't bring it to the forefront if you're not gonna do nothing with it. Right? And so I just really would hope that you try to stop ignoring it. And what you can do is just little small increments. Like, this is what I miss about my daughter. This is what I wish our relationship looked like. Like, you don't have to unpack every single thing in one night. Like, we are going to start this process at this retreat, but this is going to be people continuing on with what they're doing. Right? And you have to accept and acknowledge where you are before you can move forward. For a baby to learn how to walk, they have to acknowledge that they don't know how to walk. For you to learn how to do anything or move forward from anything, you have to acknowledge that it's something that you have to move forward from. So I appreciate you even acknowledging that and saying that tonight. But ignoring it is going to eventually get to a place where you can't ignore it anymore. That thing gonna slap you so hard, you gonna be like, whoo, like it's just going to literally leave its mark. And people will start to say, are you okay? Because you're not dealing with the things that you need to deal with. So take your time, right? If it takes, like I said, to the end of the year, or you say, I just have too many other things, like Miss Shauna said, I had this person pass and this person pass and this person pass. And that mind state, I can't deal with these things. I literally cannot take this on. I'm hanging on by this little thread. What I tell people all the time, I don't have the bandwidth. Don't give it to me. I don't have the bandwidth. So until you have the bandwidth to really say, I'm ready to come to terms, I'm ready for closure, I'm ready for peace, then you have to be careful with yourself, right? And be gentle. Give yourself some grace. You lost somebody. You lost a child. You lost a mother and you lost a child. So at the end of the day, you have to be able to give yourself some grace. So, sorry, I got a little preachy.
As for me, she basically stated everything I, was thinking. But no. You hey,
That's what we're here for.
You know your ministry.
That's
You know your
connection.
ministry too.
That's what I'm
And
saying.
you know your
That's
ministry.
that connection.
You know your ministry.
Yeah.
The thing I would add to it is meditation. I'm not sure if you tried it, but
Mm.
that's something I would try. Try meditation. Treat yourself kinder.
Mm.
You owe it to yourself, because if you continue to um mistreat yourself as far as thinking, having that burden on you, you'll never come out the hole. You'll never open up. You'll never heal. And that's just how I feel. I feel like you won't heal properly if you don't treat yourself kinder, and if you don't try other tools, as far as, like I said, meditate, document, journal. Try journal, and
I have a journal for sale.
talk about your daughter, and hopefully, by the time the retreat come, hopefully we can have something set up, whereas for those that cannot be in the present, maybe we can have some online. We can offer online, online.
Mm-hmm.
We'll try to work on that, Trish, but I'll definitely keep you in prayer. But try, those two things as well: meditation, and try journaling, and treat yourself kinder. You owe it to yourself.
She said she does. She do.
I was just about to say, walk. A walk will take you a long way.
Yes, yes.
That will take you
Breathe.
fresh
It's okay
air.
to breathe. It's okay
Fresh
to
air.
breathe. You got to breathe. Let it out. Let it out. You owe it to yourself. You owe it to yourself.
And this is the purpose. See, y'all, look, I'm not gonna cry. I'm such a crybaby. I'm not gonna cry though. But this is the purpose of this retreat for people like Trish. Trish didn't have to come on here and tell us what's bothering her. She
Right.
didn't. That's part of being transparent. And Trish, I love you to pieces. We talk every day, patty cake. But it just goes to show that what we're doing, we're actually doing what God has laid on my heart to do. And I am so grateful of the people that He had placed before me, because you ladies bring a whole nother dynamic than I could have ever bring. And it's like those connecting parts. Even with Miss Gloria has a story. She came on the show and she has her own story, and it's like we all are like the connecting pieces. And I am so grateful for this panel. Y'all just don't know. I cannot.
It's an honor. I'm honored.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I'm enjoying. I can't wait to hear the poetry. I can't wait to hear the poems. I'm ready. And when is how many weeks we got? Oh,
Girl, you look. We
I'm
got
ready.
4 weeks, like 3-4 weeks now.
I'm ready to receive. I'm ready to receive. I woke and something told me Facebook, and first thing that popped up was the show on my feed. See, come on, Jesus. Come on. Tell a friend.
Right
Another
where you
friend.
supposed to
We
be.
might have-
Where you supposed to be there.
We might have to come back in another 2 weeks or so. We might not need to wait till the week of. We might have to come back for part 3 a little early. Yeah, I'm feeling good right about now. Yes. I'm ready. I'm excited.
That's that nana. That's that nana. Look, she say that, then she gonna be like, I don't want to leave this baby.
Look, I had a baby up here. Hold on, y'all. Hold on a minute. Yes, I'm so excited, and again, thank you so much for the opportunity. I'm looking forward to meeting you in person. And like I said, just hearing you talk, your ministry, something serious. Your ministry, something serious, and
Well,
just
thank you.
talking your openness, your transparency. You the type of counselor that I need. I need to be calling you. Girl, look what happened today.
Listen, they be calling too.
So I'm definitely looking forward. And Shonda, you asked us how we feel. You asked us what we're bringing. In closing, what do you have to say about what you have created, the baby and the vision that you have created? Your prayers, your hard work. What do you have to say about your baby and what you're bringing yourself?
Well, this I want it to be, as I stated before, when I talk to each one of you individually about the vision, it's the power of self-love, relax, relate, and release and rejoice.
Mhm.
So that Thursday, as everybody know, and for those that don't know, Thursday night is going to be the meet and greet, which is the relaxed portion. That's the day where we actually want to pamper everyone. We want you to feel relaxed. We want you to be comfortable. We want you to let your hair down. That is my mission, to get you prepared, to set you up, to prepare you for the work that you are about to embark on, because it's going to be a journey.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to be a journey. So that's the first night. And as we've been talking, the panel, which is going to be on the second day, which is Friday morning, is called the workshop is called Relate and Release. What we're going to do is we're going to relate to everything that's holding you bound, that's holding you back, that's got you tied up, that you feel like you're in bondage, any anxiety, depression, anything that you are dealing with. This is the day that we're going to relate to those issues, and in the same token, we're going to release them so you can be released from those things that held you bound. And that's been stated all night. It's just the beginning. This is a work. This is a journey that you have to live. You're going to have to take those necessary steps to make sure that you keep pushing forward, to make sure you're taking care of yourself. Because if you're like all of us that has a family, how are you going to take care of that family if you're not taking care of yourself?
Yes.
So you have to be in that mental capacity to be able to take care of yourself and that family. So that's what the workshop portion is for. And then on that Saturday, which is the Rejoice Dinner, we're going to celebrate all night for the work that you have started on your journey to becoming the new you, the complete you. It's a journey, but you have started the work to get you back to where you need to be so you can be self-sufficient, not only in your life, but your family's life.
Yes.
So, and then along with that, we got the fashion show, and that is the kickoff of the first annual Survivor Awards. I'm so excited about that as well, because we got some amazing survivors. And then we also, the fashion show is the kickoff of Bougie Couture online boutique. I'm so excited about that because that's my daughter. Yeah, that's my
Yay!
So she is doing a fashion show on some of her items. You guys will be able to purchase it on her website and be able to purchase those things. So that's my vision for that weekend. And as we stated, it's not just going to be in Atlanta. We're putting some things in the work that we can come to a city near you. So if you're not in Atlanta, just hold on tight.
Yes.
We coming. We coming.
We all come. Look, bring it all, Jesus.
Yes.
Yes. But I do have some special announcements. So I don't know if anyone's seen my Facebook post. That's for everybody. We are running a special. It started at midnight yesterday to midnight it's gonna be Wednesday, but midnight Wednesday. Tickets are now for the entire weekend is $100 per day is $35. And then if you just want 2 days, it's going to be $60. So make sure y'all jump on it.
Yes.
Jump on it, because it's not going to last long. We got it only going for the next 2 days. So you got till midnight tomorrow night to go ahead and jump on it and get those tickets. Go to Eventbrite, The Power of Self-Love, and click on it and get those tickets, because as y'all see, these powerhouses that's on here, they're going to get y'all some nuggets. Yeah. And y'all gonna be shouting y'all way up out of there.
Okay.
And this is, we also have it set up for on that Friday too. Let me just say this because I don't want to leave this part out. She said, "Come to Dallas."
All right, say less.
It's also set up to where if you need to talk to anyone on the panel, whether it be myself, Miss Gloria, Miss Mo, and Miss Sharita, if any one of you just need to break out, we will have it to where you can break out and speak to them individually. If you need that time, they will still be there. I'm not sure how long people will stay there because it's from 11 to 3 o'clock, but I'm sure if you let them know, hey, I need to talk to you after this is over, I'm quite sure they'll be willing to hang out for a little bit to try to help you all deal with what you're doing. Because I know for sure that there are going to be some people that's going to be kind of, and they probably don't want to put themselves out there in front of everybody, but it's not a problem. You can come tug on any one of our shoulders and say, hey, can I talk to you? And I'm quite sure they'll be like, yeah, come on, let's go talk. And it's not like any one of these women gonna turn you down. Like, come on, let's go. You know, it's like talking to your best friend. It's like talking to your best friend.
That's the purpose. That's the purpose, to be able to reach you and relate to you, and try to get you to release whatever it is that's holding you down. And like you said,
that's a huge offering. So you're gonna have to, like, at the funeral, for the time frame of one person. I'm telling you, I know how this goes, Miss Shot. It's gonna have to be like, you did 10 minutes.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say, 10.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
You're gonna get about 10. Yeah, you're gonna get about 10 minutes because you never know what these ladies got going on. They may not be here for the whole retreat, but they do have other things going on. So, they got time limit.
Well, I'm just saying so everybody, I'm not even talking about it, because if the spirit moved me, I'm gonna stay. Like, I'm not even worried about.
But yeah, we don't want every one person to consume.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, because I know what that looks like. It's like, and that's fair. People have stuff, and once you start unpacking this stuff, you look up. My initial sessions sometimes are 2 hours for that very reason, because it's like, it's a lot, right? And you look up and it's like only one person has gotten a chance to talk to whoever they wanted to speak to. So
they get comfortable. They get comfortable.
10, 15 minutes. I would say no, more than 15, just because we're here to encourage, we're here to start the process, but we want everybody to be able to do that. You know what I mean? We don't just want it to be, one person that monopolizes it. And it's not on purpose. We just such wonderful souls. You just want to keep talking. No.
You're gonna have to look. You're gonna have to set up appointment times if you want that really true one-on-one. You're gonna have to set up your own appointment times and be like, "Can I come to your office and we at it out, or let's meet at the website?"
Sharita.
Oh yeah, the website. I definitely got all of that. Oh, let me put it in the comments.
Yes.
I'm like, I know how this go, y'all. You playing with fire. You talking about just let people talk freely.
Yeah, so we want to give you all that time. Like I said, we do have that breakout time. If you just need to talk to any one of us that's on the panel, you do have that time to just, like they said, about 10, 15 minutes. We don't want to consume, because you never know how many people want to speak to that particular person. So you are free to talk to them, but just give them like 10, 15 minutes. Don't just take up all their time. And if you feel like it's going to be more than that, then just say, hey, can I have your information? And then we'll set up some time like that. So that's how we'll set that up. So we still will be open and available to you, but for a limited time only. Okay.
Yeah. I want to insert.
That's the therapist in me. I
want to insert something now to everyone that's listening, that's coming. Let's be honest with ourselves before we even get in the door. You got to be honest with yourself, and you have to be willing to accept what is being offered to you. You got to be open-minded. Don't come with closed-minded, because it's not going to work. You cannot come with a closed mind thinking, well, no, you got to be open-minded, and you got to be honest with yourself. If you know you're going through, if you know you need healing, if you know you have a problem, if you know you need help, don't wait till July 20th. She's putting the website on here. She's offering her services. Of course, she is certified. So that means what? Yesterday's price is not today's price.
It's a paid
This right here was for the free.
Yeah. You only get so many free.
Let's be honest. Let's keep it real.
The spirit only gonna move me, but so many times.
Hello. Let's just keep it real because we being transparent, right? We being honest,
Yeah,
right?
of course.
Yeah.
And then she's a professional. So let's be respectful and let's know that it is not going to happen again overnight. And if you know this is something that you need, then that's what she's for. That's her job. That's her ministry. So make sure you tap in. You have the tools right here. Your tools are starting out right here. So take advantage of what we're giving you. This is for free. Our love is for free right now. We're giving you our love for free. We're giving you the tools, and we're offering something to you that you may not be able to get nowhere else like this. You know what I'm saying? Somebody else might have something sort of like it, but you're not going to get us. You know what I'm saying? We are 3 blessed kingdom women, and I feel good about it. I don't know. Y'all feel good about it?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Look, I started looking at the comments. Trish said, "Do she know me?" You might, Trish. I done been around.
She said, or even come to Louisiana. Look, Trish is serious about this.
Texas border, please. We coming. Shonda, what I tell you?
That's not too difficult to do.
What I told you, Shonda, we gotta make it happen. We're gonna make it happen. We're gonna get through July 20th through the 22nd, and then we're gonna do what we gotta do after that. But you guys, please take advantage of what you're being offered. This is amazing price, and the special that Shonda is giving you for $100, that's $35 off the regular price of $135. The day price has been cut for $10. So I'm telling you, take advantage. We spend money on things that we don't even need, and if you know you need to heal, then come on, somebody.
I'm trying to tell you, look,
I'm like,
come on,
these lashes, baby.
Come on.
They got me.
105, 100 for this eye, and 100 for this. So that's $200. We less than that. We ain't even that expensive.
Them blinks don't blink, but
but I love y'all and I appreciate y'all again. It's gonna be amazing, and I enjoyed being with you guys tonight. Blessings on blessings on blessings, and I look forward for us getting together again before July 20th. So hopefully we can do that, part 3.
So before we go, if you ladies got things that's coming up and you want people to follow you, or if they want to follow you or get to know you all, let's start out with you, Ms. Mo. Do you got things coming up that you're having an event or something like that, or people want to follow you and know who you are? Where can they go on social media platforms to follow you?
I am on Instagram as Queen Mo got the TLLC. That's QUEEN MOGOTTHETEALLC. I am a total life changer, so that's what that T stand for. I will help you detox and heal. Facebook, I am Monique Queen Mo Worthy. TikTok, I am Monique Handy. So I'm here. I'm always open. DM me anytime before 10 p.m.
My
office hours off.
Right. I just gotta say.
That's it. I'm here. I'm open. Again, I'm on TikTok and Facebook, Instagram. DM me. I love to talk to you.
Yes.
And you, Miss
Sharita. So Miss Trish said she don't do the hair and nails, but Amazon is a whole addiction in itself, baby.
Come on, somebody. Come on.
It have a way bigger hold on you, especially during the pandemic, baby.
Fashion
Amazon
Nova.
have a much bigger hold than
yes, ma'am.
Fashion Nova. Exactly. I'm like, braids to last me for 2-3 months. That Amazon had me every day looking for something. Anyway,
I was on Amazon. I had the Shabak Amazon.
I'm trying to tell you. I'm trying to have you in a choke.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So yeah. As I stated earlier, my name is Sharita. You can find me at Relatable Rita. RELATABLE. I put it in the comments. Rita, RITA. You can find my website for my actual therapy at Blissful Beginnings Counseling. That is my actual website if you want to try to book an appointment in terms of actually getting started with therapy. I'm not gonna lie, I do have a wait list right now, but that is that is what happens when you have the skills. So I will definitely still try to get back to you, or give you a referral to one of my amazing colleagues that I know do the same type of therapy that I, present. I have a couples workshop coming up in September. It will be September 16th here in the Atlanta area. It is for any kind of couples. It is LGBTQ. It is fiance. It is married. It is dating. It is whatever. And it will be about intimacy and communication. So please check that out on Eventbrite. It's entitled Same Bed, Different Head.
Sure.
Yes.
What is it again?
Same bed, different head. So I love plays on words. So that's, if you
Baby!
we land in the same bed, but we look at things different. We think about things different. We have different perspectives on what we want, what we need, what we desire. So I just think that it is so important for us to not just focus on, it's a church show, but I'm looking at communication versus communication.
Yeah.
I like that. I like that.
What you said? You said?
Right? COM versus CUM. Let's look at that. It went over a few people's heads. But I have that. I also have a mental health awareness fashion show on July 29th. That is not my event, but I will be speaking at that event. That's something I'm very passionate about. I did that last year. So I'm all here for the speaking into existence that this can be a multi-state, annual, whatever have you event, because it can be. It is July 29th. I'll be putting up that flyer soon, along with just check me out on Instagram. That's really, I can't even keep up sometimes with some of the things that I have going on, but get some nuggets. And then I also just made me think about Trish. If you go on Amazon, I do have a journal. It's a prompted journal. So every month is something different that I prompt you to focus on, to think about, because sometimes we just say journaling and we don't know where to start. So it was laid on my heart to have something that prompts you to do that. And you can find that on Amazon, since you love Amazon. And it is called This Is Why I Love Me. And that is my journal. For women.
All right now. You ladies, I just want to say again, and I know I can't say enough, I just want to thank you ladies for coming on this journey with me. It was in fruition before, but things happen for a reason, and God set things in motion the way they supposed to be, because we know God don't work with no mess.
Yes.
And if it ain't right, I know he gonna be like, no, we can't go there. We're gonna have to do something different. And I'm not gonna lie, he totally did something different. I had to take this and start over from scratch. And it's like, when I did that, all of y'all, you ladies, each one of you ladies that's on here now has been filling in the pieces. And I truly, truly appreciate each and every one of you all for coming along with me on this journey, whether it be just here in Atlanta or we take this thing on the road. If y'all want to go this journey on the road, I'm all for it, because you ladies are amazing. I follow all you ladies and I see everything that y'all doing, and y'all are some beasts. Y'all are some straight up trailblazers, and I'm so glad God has put us together. So this is one of them clink clink. You ain't gonna wear.
And there's no ifs, ands, and buts. Ain't no if.
I know, right?
It's a when we go.
When we go, there you go. When we go. I mean, because I truly believe we're gonna go. We're gonna go. We're gonna set some people's lives on fire. So thank y'all again. I ain't gonna cry because I feel it coming. I ain't gonna cry. You ain't gonna give me this time. Yeah, but
it's all right. Hey, it's all right. I appreciate it. And it's an honor to be on with both of you guys. And I'm looking forward to meeting Miss Gloria as well.
Yeah.
I'm excited. And we're going to keep posting. We're going to keep reminding you guys that you need to get your tickets. Again, the tickets are on sale till tomorrow night, midnight. You have no excuse, $100. You can't beat that. If you want 2 days, it's $60. If you want 1 day, it's $35 until tomorrow. After that, it will go back to $135. for the whole weekend. We got discounts on the hotel. You can DM Shonda. She'll make sure she give you the information and the link for the hotel. But it's going to be an amazing weekend. Get you a hotel for the weekend so you can be there and you can stay focused. Because if you leave,
you get
you
distracted.
come back, you get distracted. So we really got the hotel set up for you guys so that you can stay and you can be in the moment and you can be amongst greatness and you can continue to ride the ride that we all going to ride on that weekend. So God bless you guys. Y'all have the most amazing night.
Yes.
And congratulations to you on being a good grandma. So send me
I'm headed to the hospital now.
All right.
Ladies.
So thank you all so much for being with me. I truly appreciate each and every one of you all. And let's do this thing, ladies. It's 4 weeks away.
Yay!
Yes. All right. Well, thank you guys for tuning in. We love y'all. See y'all next time. Till then. Bye.